I was sitting on my porch one day.
There you go.
Actually, I got to correct myself. Not my porch, my dad's porch. I was after college and going to school.
Yes.
I was back in Minnesota working at my dad's restaurant. And I was sitting on his front porch, and I was sitting out there one day, and he just goes, "Jimmy, what do you want to do with your life?" And I was like, shoot, I guess it must not be working for you, you know? And so I'm like, what do I want to do with my life? I mean, I know this job doesn't exist, but I would just love to go around the country and be like a Santa Claus year round, share the gospel with people, like, you know, pull people out of debt, out of different situations, and just love on them like crazy. But there's nowhere on Craigslist to apply for that. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And he just looks at me and he goes, "Start tomorrow." I'm like, "Start tomorrow? What?"
Wow.
And I was like, "Start tomorrow." And I went to my room and I was kind of offended. I was like, my dad's too old school. He doesn't know. You can't just start tomorrow. And I had kind of come from a charismatic background of some different ministry schools I had gone to. And I was just like, man, well, you can't just start tomorrow. Like, you got to have a dream, a vision. Like, you got to have a door has to be open. You don't want to strive. All these, you know, over spiritualized terms that are, you know, sometimes in the right place, but the enemy can use them against you. And I sat in my room right there and I had this revelation. I was like, man, the world has amazing drive, but lacks so much purpose. And the church has so much purpose, but lacks drive. If I can combine drive with purpose, what can God do? So I got in my car the next day, started going around the country, and it's just when it started happening. And so that's what I'd like to say to people out there. It's like, man, if God's put something on your heart, go after it, go do it. You know, it's not going to be perfect right from the start. Like, you're going to grow in the process of doing it, you know, and maturity, you know, comes from just living life with God, you know, like, it's great, you know, be in your prayer closet, be on your knees, but then get sent out from there. And, you know, don't keep your relationship with Jesus just to yourself. You know, I think the fruit to show that you really do believe is if you're sharing the gospel. If you're not sharing the gospel, I don't know how you could really believe the story of Jesus' death and resurrection. Like, it's like, it's impossible. Like, you know, we get a new car or a new t-shirt and we tell everybody. It's like, if you really believed the Son of God came, died to forgive you of everything you've ever done, ripped out your heart of stone, gave you a heart of flesh, and wants to just lavish you with his love. And I don't know how you can't be vocal about that.
Exactly.